Hello everybody, Tommyruin here, and today I'm going to be bringing you the build which I've been using to level up on my main character. A lot of people have been asking how it works, so it's time to unleash the Frosty Paws and Ferocious Claws build. So the core philosophy of this build revolves around cat form and buffs on yourself to make you do insane damage whilst you're in cat form. Because you can't use any non-cat form abilities in cat form, you are quite restricted in terms of what abilities you can use, but the buffs that you put on yourself really make up for the fact that you can't use many abilities. So the build revolves around cat form and Frostbrand weapon, and the Frostbrand weapon is a melee attack buff which procs off melee attack hits, and because cats hit so damn quick, you do a lot of Frostbrand damage. I would say on average 40% of my damage comes from Frostbrand, and that is because I'm hitting so fast as a cat. It seems really silly to say this, but Frostbrand weapon really melts through your opponents. This build is only available after level 20 when you get access to cat form and Frostbrand weapon. They are both unlocked at level 20, and it is from there that you can start picking up the abilities to get this build going. If you're struggling to get to level 20, I recommend checking out my level 1 to 20 build guide to help you get to level 20 as quickly as possible. When you hit level 20, you need to pick up cat form, claw, fairy fire, cat stealth, Frostbrand weapon, seal of righteousness, blessing of might, mark of the wild, regrowth, and frost armor or demon armor. As you level up, you'll want to start picking up more cat form abilities such as combo point spenders like Rip and Ferocious Bite, and other abilities that you can use whilst in cat form, as you need all the utility you can get whilst in your form. When you hit level 30, I really recommend switching out Seal of Righteousness for Seal of Light, as your auto attacks will heal you and you'll basically be unkillable with that ability taken. In terms of talents, it is quite free in what you want to take. I normally buff as many feral abilities as I can because there are lots of useful talents which reduce the energy cost of your abilities and increase the damage of them significantly. So I suggest going down the feral tree first, but you can also drop talents into other trees which will enhance the buffs which you have given yourself. One top tip from me is to always be using a two-handed weapon, as whilst you're in cat form, your damage is based off your main hand weapon damage. So even if you have two one-hands blessed with Frostbrand, your main hand will be the only one which gets the procs off it. So I recommend having the heaviest hitting weapon you can in your main hand. So before combat, you want to put on all of your buffs and apply Frostbrand weapon to your weapon, and then get into stealth. And that means that you can creep up on your enemies and get the opening attack on them. Whilst you're in combat, it is relatively simple. Maintain fairy fire on the target which you're attacking and claw them to death. And if they live for long enough and you have the abilities, apply a combo point spender like Rip or Ferocious Bite, and they should die pretty soon. But you will notice that Frostbrand does a lot of the damage which you do, and you'll be amazed at how good it will be. So there we go, the Frosty Paws and Ferocious Claws build. Like I said earlier, it's great for soloing, and once you hit level 30 and get the Seal of Light talent, you can really start leveling with no interruption, as you don't need to heal out of combat. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, give it a like, leave a sub, and let me know how you do with the build in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all very soon.